Hooray! I changed that to not be that transition, but it's okay. It happened. But anyway, okay, so last time at Midway Madness, it was the beginning of season 2. I was like, where'd we leave off? Oh my god. Y'all had just gotten booted out of the secret sections of the funhouse that are reserved for Hecna and his lieutenants. After being accidentally swooped there by Hecna while you were helping save poor Pinky. And that's where we picked up last episode of y'all seeing the Revelia for what it is: dirty, dingy, dangerous, mean. When, because you can't not see all these interesting characters. First, Scooter showed up. Good old Scooter. Love him. Maybe. He's probably fine or evil. Who knows anymore, you know? This world's weird. Asking if y'all'd seen the stick. And you had previously when Pinky was using it to bash in the skulls of y'all's enemies. Since then, MIA. Not sure where that went. But apparently there is a very large reward out for information on where the stick is, but then also returning the stick to Hecna, being you get a shit ton of tickets and you get to become the new master of ceremonies, which led y'all down this confusing path of what is the masters of ceremony, who was the master of ceremony, all this craziness. But before you could follow that whole lead, the good old children of the candy corn came a rolling up on y'all and their creepy aberration monsterness. But were actually pretty helpful per usual. They told you that Locke had some things for you to pick up, but you also gave them some tickets for some info on where to find things like the under construction zone, and apparently there's lots of cool stuff there, but Olga's a real jerk about it. Interesting. Then y'all went, I think you talked to Locke first. Yes. Talked to Locke. Kind of got the whole rundown and everything that had happened. He gave you some more goodies, like a bag of holding, and also then some...
I wouldn't say gave.
Well, no. He sold
not
to
that
you.
magnanimous.
Yeah. He's gonna make a living, you know? He's stuck in that tiny little wagon. But gave you more gophers and lore, and basically was like, here to help, buddy. In the process of looking for the stick, and also we're like, Cicero, the previous master of ceremony, had something to do with this stick previously. From what Scooter was saying, you haven't been able to really figure out what all the pieces are, so you'll decide to go check out the Tunnel of Love, despite Med's worry of going there, where you were greeted by Hecna, who escorted you personally while laughing at car crashes from the clown cars and causing full-on fights in the crowd and being even more unusual and cruel than previously before. To then facing off in a way with Cicero at the Tunnel of Love. You noticed he is trapped in it. He couldn't get out, but Hecna taunted him until he could just stand no more and had to throw his 2 cents in. Kate, though, did a little detect thoughts, and like, Cicero's a big, scary, smart guy, as Locke told y'all, and he knew she was prying, and he let her see a little bit of a spat between him and Hecna that led to him being imprisoned here. The full story, not very evident, but the feelings, the general message was there of Hecna got his feelings hurt somehow. And then y'all were like, fuck it, I'm tired. Let's go back to the hostel where Med was going to sleep. Or Kifley. No, Med was going to sleep. Kifley stayed up for just a second, long enough to see Kate.
Did I get my push-ups then?
Yeah, she's doing her push-ups. Kate went on dancing down the hall, as she do, to the game show room, which then turned into Med winning the game show that night. It was a group effort, too, to be able to get everyone free rides on the Ferris wheel, with some cheering and some music and whatnot. But annoyed, tired, Med, Kithley left. Doors shut behind them. Kate said she was going to stay and talk to Laird. Y'all go back to your room. You get a nice night's rest. You wake up in the morning. What would you like to do?
Immediately I'm doing push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
So Kate's in the room with us. We're all there.
Kate is not here. Last you saw her was in the game show room.
Okay. So I immediately take note that she's not back. Kithley, did you, in your morning routine, see Kate leave like you did last night?
No.
Did she come back? We each have separate beds. Does her bed look touched, or does it still look completely made?
Completely made.
Hmm.
Do you think? You don't think?
I don't think she came back. Why did we leave her alone with that person? That was bad decision on our part.
I was really tired.
You were
really tired.
There you go.
You were so like.
Okay. Well, we gotta go find her.
Well, I gotta finish my push-ups first.
What do you want?
41 out of 50.
Okay.
Just
which set?
I'll make it my last set.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go and talk to Ramona.
Kithley, just to jump up the difficulty, like does the come up and clap ones, just to really get it worked out. You think Ramona will be able to? Well, we could go try the door. Let's go try the door first, right? Like we got in last night. To locks to the
Which door?
The one to the game show.
Oh, to where Laird is. Sure.
Laird. Not Locks. Sorry, Laird. There's two L names. I get L's a hard word for me.
That's unfortunate.
Letter.
Exactly. Okay. Let's go. See if our key works. Right. We have a key to the door to where Laird is.
You have a key to your room.
Oh, okay. So then
maybe the door is open.
Okay. Is that on the way to Ramona? Maybe Ramona has the key.
Yes. It will be on the way because y'all are on the second floor at the very end of the hall, and this is kind of like the first door on the first floor.
Okay. As we roll by, let's check Laird's room. If it's locked, we'll go to Ramona.
Okay.
So we go by.
We'll try.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm good.
I want to make sure you were done with your set.
I appreciate. You know what? Thank you for looking out for me. The daily health routine regimen is important. I'm glad you understand, Med.
I do.
Thank you.
I have a daily meditation routine.
Also very important.
It is. Okay. We check the door.
Mm-hmm.
Is she unlocked?
Push a button like 12 times. You go up to the door, knock, and usually that little flap would open up, the little ticket taker guy, all that. Nothing. You test the door. It's locked. Nothing. On-air lights off.
I'm going to go down to the lobby to try and find Ramona and see if she has information. Sorry, I just rolled for no reason, apparently.
Hey, it's a good strength save, though. Like,
hey, all of a sudden, the
sorry about that.
Ceiling falls in. Did you stop it? Yeah, you go to the front door, or to the front desk, and Ramona's standing there. She's got like one hand holding her little booking book, and the other hand just has like a duster, just like dusting the wall behind her, like aimlessly, you know. She's like, Med, Kate,
So close.
Kithily. Other K's are the hardest words. I mean letters for me.
Oh, look at that. Like, I'm not alone. Kithily. I'm Kithily. But
Kithily.
Kate is normally with us, but
But there is a Kate.
there is a Kate.
I
Yes, you were
didn't even
right.
look
And
at my notes.
I see you have your book, which is wonderful. I'm so glad you have it.
He just drops a duster on the ground.
Go ahead, Med.
So did you see the other K word person walking around with the red hair?
And the bells.
Not today.
What about last night?
Yes.
When she was not with us.
You followed shortly after.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have... So I think that she may be in the broadcast room and in Laird's room, and we just want to like take a peek in there and see if she's available. Is there a way that you could get us in there?
There's not a show happening, but I should have a key somewhere. Hold on. Turns around.
I watch for where that book goes so that we can make sure she gets it back.
Smart. Yeah, she just like leaves it on the table, turns around, grabs this cardboard box, and just plops it right on top of the book, and is like looking in it. She pulls out a space helmet, throws it behind her, digs again, pulls out like a bag of like marshmallows, and throws it behind her. I don't seem to have the ticket key. I'm also... You're in the boring room. I'm not missing that key.
Nope, we got that one.
I seem to have maybe misplaced it. Again.
Would Laird have it?
Maybe. He usually returns it after the show, but maybe.
Where would Laird be?
He stays in the room mostly.
Med, you stay here. You stay here. And I'm going to go back upstairs. Or go back towards that room.
Okay.
I want to get to the door.
Okay.
Try it again, just for the hell of it. But then I want to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Ooh, okay.
Right? I think, yeah.
Is that
Through the door.
You do get the same ping.
Okay.
One individual popping off. Your spidey senses tell you about the usual distance away that would make sense for this room.
Where Laird has been previously. And I don't sense a second I don't sense a second undead entity.
Nope.
Okay, just one. Okay.
Dead though.
Based on a celestial though, right?
No, she's a human.
Okay. Cool. Is anything affected by the Hallow spell? I've never asked.
I don't know what the hallowed spell exactly is. I always forget anytime this comes up. I don't believe so. Let me look. D&D. Oh, no, definitely not.
Cool. I will spend a moment doing that.
Okay.
So
I am going to go find you. Like, I look at Ramona and go, Thank you. I picked the box up for her and put it back where it was. Give her her book. Kind of like put her back where I found her.
Yeah. She
And be
bends
like,
down, picks up the duster again, and just starts dusting. There's like one shelf behind her, perfectly dusted. The rest covered in cobwebs and like an inch of dust. But that one right above her, pristine.
I'm going to shift her a little, like pick her up and just shift her a little bit so she gets a different spot.
Yeah, she just immediately starts.
Thank you.
Good
You've been
luck.
so helpful. Thank you. And go. Back up to Kithley.
Doing one of these.
Oh, okay. On Laird's door.
Yeah. It's very serious. It's more serious than Kithley normally.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, okay. What's going on?
And she's like, nothing. There's still one undead Laird in there, I assume. I
One
thought maybe.
undead Laird. Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming it's Laird. There's not two undead things in there.
So the handle isn't work. The handle's locked. Can I do a pick lock? Can I try and pick the lock? I don't know what skill that would be.
Pick lock. Yes, it's a dex
Gotta have
skill.
lockpicks.
And lockpicks, yeah.
There's a skill for pick lock.
I think so.
There isn't a skill for it. There's an item that you have to have.
And then it's
Okay.
sleight of hand with your proficiency, if you
Okay.
have proficiency in that, but also if you have the lockpicks.
No, I don't. I'll just do a dex roll. 18.
Okay. You kind of just start jimmying with it, trying to like just force some bits to kind of break, And you got some of your little baubles off your feathers that have like pokey bits and you're like messing with it. And as you're doing it, you're not getting much results. But then from behind you, you hear, What are you doing?
Do I recognize this voice?
She looks back at you also. It is Marlowe, the elf hunter buddy.
Hey.
You're doing better.
Yes, very much
Somewhat.
so. Somewhat. I found something that I think might be of interest to you all.
Oh, okay.
She holds up a key.
Kithley reaches for it.
I think Locke told you about the keys, correct?
Yes.
Where they lead to the fun house and maybe it can be our back way in. I think I found one. That one.
Oh. One of our tasks was to get keys for you.
Yes, more, please, but I think I found one.
Oh.
And I was going to try it out, but honestly, I've not been feeling the greatest since, all of the things that have happened to me, and y'all seem to have, I would not say exactly your act together, but have something going for you.
Charisma.
Yes. And
Probably Kithley's
those,
morning
and she
routine.
pats
What was
Kithley's
that,
muscles.
It's probably your morning exercise routine, Kithley. That's what we have going
Yes.
for us.
Very much so. You see Marlowe's like pretty small, like for being kind of elven. She's still very slender, but very small compared to like Kithley and big giant bird person. But I thought maybe we could try it together. Isn't there usually 3 of you?
Yeah.
Don't know what happened. She didn't turn into one of them, did she? She was thrall. Did she get the thing on her nose? It's very bad if you get the thing on your nose.
No.
Okay.
Last we saw, she wanted to speak with Laird, who's behind the store, and
The
she never
loud
came back.
one. Gotcha. Well,
Could
that
just be
sucks.
sleeping.
It's very possible. It is very early. I'm actually very surprised that y'all are awake. I'm glad. I was gonna just like awkwardly stand in front of your door and wait for you, but that I felt like would have been weird. I don't know if this is weirder. Look, it's been a very long time that I've been able to like socialize with anyone.
We're
That's
happy to have your company.
Good. Anyway, try the key.
I try the key in the door.
Okay, you clicks unlocked.
And I open it.
Oh my goodness. She's like all jittery. So let me go. Do the right thing. Oh, no, don't do this to me. The downside of playing this game with it being so new is it says go to this page for the full description, but it just says X on the page. It doesn't have the page number yet because it's still a version that hasn't been fully updated because they're still working on the final copy. So we're going to make up what it looks like because I'm a DM and I can do that. So interesting. I don't know what this is. So you click, grab the door, push it open, and you see in front of you not the game showroom. You see a very kind of dark, what looks to just be like a dark corner of a room. Like you can see light kind of further down, like it's a nice long kind of corridor kind of room. But you see just like shelves and shelves full of cheese. Like it's like some sort of like pantry maybe?
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't cheese, guys. I'm sorry. That got me.
Marlo just walks through the door.
Okay.
This is not what I expected, Med.
Are they big wheels of cheese or just like little bits of cheese?
Yeah.
Like,
Wheels of cheese, bits of cheese. There's a couple of mice running around.
he's just gonna,
Blue
Med's
cheese.
just gonna take, like, as he's walking, like, casually just whoop, a piece.
You even notice, like, you go for one that looks like a nice, like, little ball of mozzarella, and it's, like, cold around it when you grab it, even though it's just on a shelf. It's, like, kind of refrigerated. And you're like, oh.
Oh,
It's got, like, a little fresh ball of mozzarella.
Where are we?
So, you walk in.
Yeah.
Marlo,
Grab
really
the key.
quickly, if you don't grab the key.
I grab
like,
the key. Mhm.
Grab the key and kind of shut the door behind you. Marlo's looking around, just like, yeah, we are definitely not in the game showroom. So that means I did find a key, which means we are in the funhouse currently to a place that only people Heckna allows or who have the key can get to. I did not think about what to do after this point, but
What I'm
we're here,
hungry
baby.
and I'm gonna investigate some cheese.
Oh, she like grabs a wheel of brie. This is much better than what Babs sells. It's disgusting. Have you? Don't ask Babs where she gets what she sells. Let me just say, that was a
We
long
won't.
conversation. I very much regret knowing. I'm vegetarian now.
It must be hard out here.
It's actually a little bit easier. There's lots of mushrooms in the forest, little cabbages, foraging. Anyway, enough about my diet. We should probably figure out where we are.
There's just rooms of cheese in the funhouse.
Is it just a straight hallway? Or is it, like, diverting anyway?
It looks like you're kind of on one end. You can see, if you kind of look down, lots of shelves. So it looks, you can see a fourth of what is just a room full of fucking cheese. Just so
Okay,
much.
so we're
You can
clearly
see
in
it
the
go down.
storeroom.
Yeah, and then you can see it kind of turn. And you see at the very end of the hall, just a little one of those glowing torch lights that, kind of sourceless that are everywhere around here. That's kind of lighting up the area. And y'all hear two voices from around the corner. It sounds like they're bickering.
I am going to go right to the corner, right, and then kind of like press against the cheese shelf and kind of peer around. I'll try for stealth.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a giant fucking bird, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
Roll
See
for
how
it.
well that
Roll
goes.
for it.
Birds can be stealthy.
It's gonna be stealthy.
Okay, I'm gonna use bless. So that gives me an extra D4 because they sound like they're fighting. No, mess with that.
Bickering.
Bickering.
Yeah. What's the little bit of a conversation they can hear in now? Sourceless voices.
Look, it's you can be mad all you want, but it was pretty funny stealing his hat.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Like, come on, man. It got the crowd going. It was funny.
I got a 17. I'm gonna try and get size up, like size number. Sounds like 2. If I can hear any clanking, so maybe like if they're armed.
Gotcha.
And then if I guess like if I can see the color of their skin to see if they're like the candy kids kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or
yeah.
if they're more like the guys that we fought by the pool where Steve is.
Gotcha. Steve.
Oh, Steve.
That's his name.
Okay. Gavin and Casey, would y'all's characters just roll a quick perception, or maybe just what's your passive? Do either of y'all have any insane passives?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay.
Actually, it's pretty good. Passive perception is 16, actually.
And then you got
Yeah.
But not
17,
insane.
Kelly?
I got a 17, yeah.
Okay, so you don't notice her.
Thanks to that bless. Woo!
So, Med, you up against the wall, you hear them bickering about stealing a hat, and like, that wasn't funny. Yeah, it was. And like, weird. And you peer around the corner, and you see this is kind of the end of the room. There's another door that seems to, lead on somewhere else. But this like large kind of pink and purple hue of a ball of energy that these two seem to be in. At least you hear two voices. You see one body. And you're looking at it, and you see a furry leg and like this big muscly furry arm, and then you see like the back of a head that's like blue teal colored hair pulled up into a bun. You don't hear clanking of armor. You don't see them being very armored, but you see what looks to be two people that have somehow been mashed into one body. This mix of sea elf to lion person, and they are just heads turned as much as they can at each other, just bickering.
If you were just quicker, just a little bit quicker, we could have got away with
Put
it.
this on me. Don't put this on me. This is on you. And you want to know why I know it wasn't very funny? Because if it was funny, I would laugh. And do you remember the last time I laughed?
You never laughed.
Ever with
Ever-
you. Yeah, exactly. Because nothing you do is funny.
Oh, you cut me deep, friend.
Now,
Yeah, I wish I
just
could
want
dig
to
deeper.
sit here for this show for the rest of the night. That's all I want. I'm going to sit back here and just watch that.
Just saying, I thought it was funny, and some of the clowns thought it was funny, so I feel like it was pretty funny.
The clowns laugh at everything, so if that's your bar, real high bar you set for yourself.
No, you don't have to, just shoot down everything I say. Sometimes you can agree with me.
I'm
It would kill you.
gonna do an insight check to kind of get the sense like are they evil or like
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not quite sure how well that will work. Ooh. 25. Rolled a 19.
Nice. So you're looking at them. They're very clearly wearing, carnival attire that most of the revelers and stuff are. Neither of them look to be transformed in any way like Pinky was, of like the razor teeth, the super clown aesthetic, or anything like that. They look more along the line of maybe like Felix and Candy. Candy puts on face paint to look like a clown. She's not modified like Pinky was. But so maybe just like carnival workers. You can't really. I mean, they seem like a harmful or non-harmful enough conversation happening. Maybe you're kind of getting the gravity of it was funny to steal someone's hat, and that maybe is what got them in this situation. And who is powerful enough that has a hat that would then cause them to be in this situation? Like, it's starting to make sense that they may be a part of the carnival, but they may not be as like on the level as y'all or on the level as Z-Free, but it doesn't look like the Jawbreaker is about to come beat your ass real quick.
Gotcha. So not intimidating.
No.
Okay.
Not currently.
Okay, so I'm gonna motion for Kithily, like, come here. And then be like, puff up real big, and then I want you to jump around the corner.
I'm already so.
I know, girl. I know. I
Okay,
mean,
Milo's
like,
like, what is
and
it? She's got 2 daggers out. She's like,
right.
and just hides, like she sneaks, like reveal or retracts back into the shadows. You can't fucking see her. She's like, whew, gone.
I should be like, stay here for just a second. Kithily, I want you to go around, puff up. I want you to look real big. And Med's also gonna kind of like, I don't know if birds have hackles, but like the equivalent of bird hackles. But like, kind of puff up a little bit to look a little bigger than he is. And I just want to, I'm like, okay, we're just gonna go around the corner. We're just gonna stand there until they notice us.
Oh, don't say anything.
I mean, if you want to, you can. I don't think they're any real big deal, but we can't go any further because they're in our way.
Okay.
Unless you want to stay in the cheese room.
Maybe no.
Okay,
She
excellent.
looks at the cheese.
I mean, grab a cheese roadie if you need to, but like, we got to get out of here.
You don't see Marlo, but you see another wheel of brie just disappear off the shelf.
Just put a couple in the bag. So that being said, so Kithily will just like walk out like the badass bitch that she is, and then just like chest out, like hands on her hips, even like more pronounced, and just like with just kind of like a loud voice, like, what are you doing here?
And this is the first time you're seeing this figure now.
Thing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I didn't explain what you were going to see, so good on you.
You just hear Marlo be like, what? Echoes.
Oh god, more people.
Who are you?
Kithily. At your
Med.
service? Med. Who are you?
I'm Thunderseek,
Yeah, damn it.
the greatest beast tamer on this side of Heckna. Is that the Converter's name?
Yeah. Revelia is the carnival. Heckna's the ringleader.
Uh-huh.
And
No.
this is my friend.
Yeah, I'm trailing.
Uh-huh.
What? So, okay, I've got questions.
I do too.
They may wait, but I do want them addressed at some point.
I think she like turns to Med. Do you think that they met the crazy lady that did the thing to the candy?
Well, I mean, we'll ask. We'll figure that out.
Are you? If I'm thinking this the right person, you talking about Mother?
I mean, I don't know who your mother is, so okay,
Not my mother.
Again,
They
I have
cut
questions
together.
about this situation. So okay, first off, we would like to exit the cheese room, and so we want to get past you. Is there
You
going to
know-
be
Go the way
any
you
problems
came?
with this?
Could you go back the way you came?
Probably not.
We're sort of exploring.
Yeah.
Do you work for the carnival?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So we're looking for our friend, and we need to find the right key to get to the area where we think she might be. Ooh, all right. So we can't really go back the way we came because that's not really gonna help us. So is it cool if we just get past you guys, or is there gonna be a problem? And like Med kind of
Look,
kicks on like elbows Kithly like crack your knuckles. Make it
Kithily like tries to look intimidating.
I could do that too. He just cracks his paws and he's like, I mean, yeah, you could, but like, it would be real cool, if you help us.
Help you.
Or you,
Help
or you
you.
can leave us here. Either
Don't
way.
listen. Don't listen to him. Look, he wanted to go left. I wanted to go right. You know how Heckna is. He's got traps and stuff. Funny guy. I enjoy his jokes. And we're kind of part of a punchline now, which is kind of floating here. So if you can, like, get us out of this bubble,
Oh, right,
we'd
the
be more
bubble.
than, we would love more than enough to help you.
Why
So
are you in
wait,
a
is the bubble making you one, or were you like?
Oh, no, that's a whole other situation that he
I
got
wish it was
himself.
just the bubble.
like more information on, well, to put it delicately, this situation, but also how you ended up in a bubble, because I can push your ball out of the way if I don't agree with your reasons. So
You
if
see
you want to be out
Marlowe,
of the
like,
bubble,
all of a sudden is visible, like, on the edge of the bubble, just, like, poking it with her dagger.
so if you want out of the bubble, tell me why you're in the bubble.
The bubble is a trap. It's just randomly kind of set around, and we couldn't agree on which way we wanted to go, and triggered this trap. Two heads, one body. Sometimes we argue. You know how it is.
I
So
think
you
she
get
meant
trapped
why are we
whenever
in the
you
bubble?
argue. I may not think Heckna is very funny, but that's just funny. Anyway, I
So,
can't do anything with this.
What have
My dagger
you?
doesn't
Okay,
go through it.
so friends. So if we help you, how is it you'll help us?
oh, we're really good at grunt work, and what else are we good at?
I'm sure you know the area.
We know
I
the
mean, yeah,
area. We can open doors, I guess,
yeah, we're good.
sometimes. But like, what's the
You have
point?
keys?
We have keys.
We don't have keys per se, but we can get doors open.
Yeah, we can get.
They can get doors open, Marlowe.
Ooh. Okay. So
I got the door open.
what?
It was his key. That's why we're here.
Other doors.
Oh.
They said they could get other doors open.
What have you tried to get out of the bubble? Have you tried? I assume brute force.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
he's
wants-
tried brute force.
doesn't do anything.
Any arcana?
Doesn't seem to be working from our side, at least.
Yeah.
Well, Kipley, I mean, we could always use a guide to help us here. So I'm not so rich as to turn down a friend. I would like to help these guys. Guy? Is it just one? How do you guys
no.
refer to yourselves?
Yeah,
Is
what are
it
your pronouns?
Good.
I prefer to not be referred to in general, but I guess he is fine.
your pronouns, not me?
Yeah, my pronouns are don't talk to me, I guess.
How are you still not a thrall to Hetna? I mean, just gotta say, I like what's going on here. I would just think Hetna
Oh, Hector's
Would
mad
it-
at us.
necessarily like your attitude. But if he does, could you tell us your secrets so that we don't get turned into a weird clown person? Or do you guys like Heckna? That's probably a question we should have asked, Med. Are you guys friends with Heckna?
It depends on what you say on friends. We was
No,
until
not we. I was not. I didn't like. I still don't like him.
you don't like anybody though.
It's very true.
Okay.
Also,
okay.
you. I don't like you. Did you know that? Just wanted to
That
remind you.
We
what's
break
up?
the bubble, then they tell us where some doors are and how they came to be like this. It doesn't sound like, at least he doesn't want to be like this.
Right. Not me wants to not be
Not
like
be
this.
here.
Correct. Okay. So Taylor, would it be Arcana check
Mm-hmm.
to try and like get some information? Because I don't have like detect spell or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. This is not gonna be good. And we'll do black. Okay, that's a 13. Anything that could tell me about this? Do I recognize this spell in any way? This
You're
trap that they're
looking
in.
at it, and it looks very similar to like some sort of like anti-magic-y kind of field or things that you've seen. Actually, it looks very familiar to what you noticed when you saw Cicero when he would like hit on the entrance and couldn't go through, like that same pinkish purple kind of shimmer. So
Okay.
Heckna magic for sure.
Okay.
I will say you do notice that the sparkles, because it's very sparkly, it's very like pearlescent shimmer. It gets more and more vibrant each time they bicker or say something opposite of each other.
So if they agreed, it might break.
Very possible.
Okay. Hey. Okay. Is there anything that you guys like can agree on? Like,
No.
okay. How about
We we both enjoy being in the circus.
Enjoy is a strong word.
Do
what
you
would
not?
you say?
I would say it helps. Hmm. I guess I don't hate it as much as I hate people.
How do
Oh,
you
I'm good at
feel?
this game. How do you feel about being connected to each other?
I hate
I
it.
loathe it.
It pops like a bubble, and then glitter just goes everywhere around it.
Matt, I solved a puzzle.
You
Marlo,
did a
like-
great job.
Marlo like pops back and like hits the wall, and then she turns and looks at y'all, and she's just like a solid layer of pink and purple glitter. And she's like, trying to like wipe it off.
That's gonna take a long time to. Yeah.
I don't think I
I
can
assume-
hide anymore.
I assume it's all over my feathers. I'm like, woohoo!
Yeah, yeah. That was odd. Anyway. Nice to meet y'all. Would we like to continue exploring?
Yes, please.
She like,
So what do we-
shakes off her
what do-
jacket.
Doing.
We are looking for our friend. She has hair and
Bells on.
bells on her feet,
Mhm.
and she's always dancing, always
Yeah, we're-
smiling.
That must be annoying for you. I'm sorry.
Sometimes it's pretty fun, but at the moment, it's kind of a problem because we can't find her.
Mhm.
However,
Mm.
if we would love your help to try and find keys to where she might be. She was last seen with Laird. The
You know Laird?
Do we know where?
Yeah, y'all definitely know of him. He's a big performer, like what's your name? Thunder Seeker? Thunder Breaker?
Yeah.
Thunder Seeker?
Thunder.
You definitely would know of him because he is also a big performer and all about it. He does the game show every night. He's done some like Midway big top shows. Like he's all about the place.
So I think he starts talking in Lino to, um, how do you say your name, Gavin? Your character?
Braylon.
Balin. He's like, if we help them and help Dude, he might be able to get us back in with Hecna, and then we can get separated again. Think
I
about it.
mean,
We can get, like just 5 minutes of helping these guys out, and we can get separated again.
Braylon in Vidalkin will be like, we don't want to be with Hecna. We just need to find a way to break the curse. But if eventually helping them gets away from you, fine.
All right, all right, all right.
Marlowe's ears kind of like perk up and she looks over to y'all two, like kind of like side eyed knowingly when he's like doesn't want to be with Hecna. He's like,
We're in our languages.
oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
What languages?
Oh.
What language?
Lion.
Leonin and Vidalkin.
Not
So-
languages I know.
And so we both. Listen,
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
we'll
So
kind of.
aren't we both? We're both religious, right? Or you're a cleric and I'm a paladin, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am sure that curse has come up in a lot of different languages for both of us. Is it possible that we could roll like an intelligence check or a wisdom check to see if we understood the word curse?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
that?
I would do intelligence.
I'd rather have wisdom.
Hey, I got a 19.
Hey.
We'll do intelligence. It's gonna be so
If it was wisdom, I'd get an 18. So
It's 14.
Okay. I would say. Where are you from, Gavin? Like, what is that language from? It would be
Vidalkin?
yeah.
They're aquatic, I think. So.
what word?
Yeah, is it Lost Realms and all that stuff too? I would say probably so.
Sure. Let's go for it.
Yeah, and I would say that would make it enough that Matt has heard of it, seeing as he is from a oceanside area. You know, there's some
Okay.
possible crossover there. You pick up just that kind of. Wait, I know that. Okay, weird. Like you both kind of get that curse, and that's about it. That's all you get. You can remember it from some chant you had to do in training.
So I'd be like, curse, you say?
you can understand us.
That's a strong word. I can pick up things here and there. Curses is one of them. So let's talk about this. You know, paladin over here, cleric right here. Maybe with our powers combined, we can free you. Maybe not, but maybe we'll try.
Maybe we could help. Who knows?
Hmm. Just kind of thinking about it, but realizes that he has his bow and like it's kind of buzzing again like it usually is. I'm going to use my bow and try to talk telepathically
Ooh, okay.
to these two people,
Okay.
and just kind of efficient and blunt is. So, what are your thoughts on Hecna? And while doing this, blowing like air into Thunderseeker's ear to just kind of like distract him and like piss him off, just to buy us some time.
I'm gonna think back. Not good.
Problematic.
Absolute West.
Mm. Would you have the chance to screw him over if you had the option to?
Would you?
It's the goal.
We're looking for a stick to do just that.
A stick? The stick?
Mhm. That's
Like-
That's sick.
Like
Do you know where
train
the stick is?
stick? Like
Like what?
old
Train
bits,
stick.
the old I think we should work together. I think this is too long of a pause. We can pick this up later.
Hifley was mouthing words anyway. Like, she wasn't saying them out loud, but she was definitely mouthing them as she was thinking them to you.
Kithley moves her mouth when she reads.
Absolutely. 100%. And when she's trying to do dexterous things, she sticks her tongue out. So it's like, yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, I guess if you can possibly help me get away from... Yes, I could work with you guys. This will be out loud. This is verbally.
What are you
Awesome.
into, big guy?
We kind of have to. They're Marlo.
I don't know how it works. Maybe they can fight each other and then they get stuck in a bubble again.
I'd rather not. No, I would like to get back to fun and games and.
And it's
Playing
fun and
for-
games with this drag attached to you? No offense.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, I absolutely will help you to get
Ah,
rid
okay,
of this
good.
guy. Yeah, no, I'm not. So, find red hair person. With
Well,
bells.
mainly I would like to adventure through
The fun house.
the fun.
Oh yeah, sure.
I turned
yeah.
Australian for a second.
Marlo's
can't hold
Be
an accent
wherever
same
you wanna
while.
be. Girl.
Marlo's all over the place.
You know, it's fantasy world.
Yeah.
We'll help you out with that. This sounds like a good time. Sounds
We
like
could
a
also die. I just want everyone to know that we may
Meh.
and probably will die.
Nope, we've made it this far, buddy. We're good.
I did almost die
I mean-
by a bear until I found them, which is why they're here.
I'm pretty good at like preventing dying. And, you know, even immediate death, like you can kind of walk that back for like a hot second. So
You're actually very
Right.
lucky that she's here. Either of them are here because I'm small enough I could have got around the bubble and out the door and I wouldn't have bothered. They cannot.
Well, I appreciate your honesty.
That's about all I have. She gets real sad for a second.
oh,
Okay, it's okay. She's pets, so it's okay, Marlo. It's okay.
So, we help you, and you can help us with your magic.
Maybe we can help you guys. Like, we need to know more, like, about your curse. Like,
we can try.
let's walk and talk.
Oh, okay.
Walk, talk. Marlo opens the door.
Marlo, do you want to lead? Because
Yeah,
the
she's opening
traps-
the door. She's
Okay.
about it. She's just flung the door open, and she goes to step through, and you see the doorway is black. You see nothing through it, and then it looks like she's getting sucked in, like vacuum wise.
Ooh,
And
I
she
grab her.
yeah,
Hey, can
she'll
we grab
reach
her?
out and grab. So she'll like, we'll say she just ends up grabbing like one of Thunderseeker's arms and Med's wings, and then both of y'all immediately start getting pulled through as well.
definitely try and grab Med.
You grab Med, you are also now being pulled in as all of y'all tumble through this empty space, and then boom, 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 boom. You feel hit some ground, hit up, roll against the wall. All of y'all in a tangle of bodies in the hallway in the hostel.
Everyone is too close to me right now. I don't like this.
Okay, I
That's
have the key.
fun.
I have a key. Look for the nearest door.
So I think what happened is we were allowed in that room with that key, but we're not allowed anywhere else in the fun house, so we got shunted. I'm so sorry for bringing y'all with me. I should have just not grabbed you, and then you could have told us everything that there was there. Oh well.
You live, you learn.
Um,
We can go back, right?
yes, we have the key.
I have it. So
That means
You kn-
we can have endless cheese. And that's real food compared to what Candy and Bab have. Look, I'm going to count this as a win, honestly.
I mean, fair.
You know who else has a key?
Huh?
Felix has a key.
Y'all deal with that.
Who Felix is?
Felix runs like the elixir shop in the food court. So normal drinks and stuff, also more fancy things. He's a little gnome, very OCD, everything perfectly organized, like all about it. And he's very much a, well, actually kind of guy. He's real obnoxious.
Yeah. I don't like that guy.
I think that's
That's
something
why I
that
go-
everyone in this carnival can agree with, if we're going to be honest.
I respect him. He keeps his space from me. I keep my space from him. We have an agreement. I like it.
Because I go over there and I got in trouble one time because he complained to Heckna. So now every once in a while I just go over there and just turn all the bottles around and just watch me. It's hilarious.
And
I
then sometimes
absolutely
he
love
catches
that.
him and then smacks his wrists with, and it's funny because his
With the binder,
wrists
right?
get smacked. Mm.
Yes. It's a
I
very large
usually
binder.
say something so he gets caught.
Okay, well, this didn't get us any closer to Kate, Med.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And I
I would like to go to Felix to get the next key.
I would like to know why you two are like
Oh yes. Should we
But
walk and
let's-
talk?
Yeah, welcome
walk and
to
talk, or we could go back to the room.
The cheese room?
I am
No,
hungry.
the
Our
boring
room? Oh yeah,
Mhm.
the room without the Heckna posting.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Where we going?
Just come
We're
up
gonna go to our room. You're gonna come with, and so that we aren't distracted, and so that we can hear your full story.
Mhm.
Okay.
Am I still a part of this? Oh,
Yeah.
You'd like to be.
If you want to
Oh.
be. If you don't want to be.
I don't really have anything else going on today. I do not want to go see Felix, though, so I will leave you for that. But
Okay.
Fair.
you don't want me to go see Felix with you. He hates me.
Probably not.
Then
Good
we
point,
can
sir.
be friends.
Okay.
Anyway, to the room.
Up.
Okay.
Okay. Grab your original
Shortcut.
key. Open the door. Going.
Mm-hmm.
Make mention about the posters, how there's not any in here, and that's why I wanted to come here, in case y'all didn't know. So let's hear it. What's y'all's story?
Well, I came up with this great idea. It's the greatest of ideas.
It really is
See-
the worst idea possible.
See, I got this whip, and he pulls out this skin grafted whip. And I was going to like swing down from the rafters during one of the climax of the show and steal Heckman's hat, his little jester hat.
Oh.
And then I was gonna toss it to my good friend here, and he was gonna run around. At least that
I was not
the plan.
informed of any of this. He did not tell me any of this. I
Yeah,
did talk
I
to him before this. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I think I did.
Absolutely
Did I?
not. Maybe you did, and I was completely ignoring you, and you should have picked
I
up
mean,
on that.
that's all true. But anyway, so yeah, I toss it to him, and then he, successful swing down, got it. The crowd was like ooh and on and laughing, and I thought we was gonna get away when I threw it, and he was gonna run. And I was hoping to get a laugh out of, heck no, he didn't find it quite that funny. And so yeah, we got a visit. We went to Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie.
Yeah, we got caught Sophie. I sometimes call her mom for some reason. I don't know why. And yeah, we went to sleep, and then we woke up like this.
So you were
Nightmare.
separate, and she put you
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All because I have pretty good reflexes, so I caught the hat, but
Oh,
I didn't
no.
know what was happening, and so I got looped in because of this.
I feel like I've heard stories
Person.
of this. I haven't seen y'all. I didn't see it, but I've heard tales. I thought it was just like a, ooh, don't make Heckna mad story. Not that it actually happened.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, what?
Cicero made Heckna pretty pissed off when we all saw what happened there.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
That was also Sophie, right? With the heart?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sophie doesn't seem like the best. And we saw Sophie as well when they took Pinky.
Oh.
Hmm.
Wait, so you've been, like, in her laboratory?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That means you can get back to her laboratory because you've been there. Like the cheese room, where you have 2 rooms out of the whole funhouse you can go back to now.
So if you've already been there, you can go back again.
Once you perceive it, it exists. Until then, it does not exist until you are able to perceive it, and Hecna has to allow you to. Hence the keys.
So if I were to go like to the funhouse if I were just to walk over to the funhouse and I went into the funhouse, I could potentially get to either the cheese room or
Well, I think you'd have to be able to perceive the lobby first, and then the lobby to the hall. You know, it's like a puzzle piece.
It's a complicated situation.
Y'all got allowed in, I would assume, since we found you in the cheese room. You do grunt work?
Yeah, sometimes he'll allow us to go in there and do some repair work. We're working off the debt to Miss Sophie.
So if you're with someone who's perceived it, does that mean you're allowed to perceive it? Like, could we follow them?
I don't think so, seeing as we all got sucked through the doorway. I think if I
That was
wouldn't have
fun.
grabbed them, maybe they would have stayed. Did y'all see the black doorway, or did you see the room? And y'all, like,
Did we
clearly
see-
saw a room on the other side.
Yeah, no, we saw the room. Yeah.
Oh.
And then
Wait.
next thing you grabbed us, and next thing we know, we out here.
I thought we only saw the black.
I saw the black.
We did, but they didn't.
Yeah, no, we saw the room. Until we got trapped, we were working.
Yeah.
So how do we undo this?
Can we?
Possible. It may not ever be done.
I think it can
Which
be
is-
reversed.
The scariest thing to me.
No. Let's not give in to despair. Like,
Too
I mean,
late.
he's been there for a while. He just won't embrace the funness of this carnival for some. I enjoy it.
I'm with you. I get you.
I'm just gonna sit here for a bit and do detect magic on them long enough to kind of figure out like what kind of magic this is on them.
Mm-hmm.
If that, is it like what school, I guess.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So I think I just have to touch them, or no, I just look at them.
Just look at them.
I'm looking at you, and I'm gonna sit here long enough to figure it out.
Okay.
I think as long as you're sitting there, I think occasionally, because you're like a bird.
I'm a
puffing
bird.
stuff.
I'm a big bird.
I think his eyes sometimes like dilates, and he just reaches his paw out. Stop.
And then
Oh,
Traylon
oh,
Traylon
oh.
will slap his hand.
Sorry. That's sometimes the.
It took me a while. Fish and cats also don't get along. I have a couple scars. It's fine.
So
natural.
Med's gonna open his beak, and if you've ever seen the inside of a bird's beak, it's fucking horrifying.
The little like
So
teeth
Med's
things
just
that
gonna
come
be
on.
yes, Med's gonna be like, I wouldn't do that.
You've got sharp beak teeth. Birds have. And
Mhm.
that
But,
gets him to just go off into a thought process for a while.
Perfect. Not enough to scare him, just to be like, nah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While all this is going on, you're kind of looking, and as you're kind of looking, I mean, you do see things that resemble a little bit of like the Children of the Candy Corn, the creepy crawlies, the things of like what looks almost wax-like bits and sutures and stitches and stuff in like very hidden places, like under his mane. Just if he moves just right, you can see like where the lion neck meets the other body with like some little waxy weird sutures and like things like that. But it's very much also like a transmutation kind of aura going on. So it looks like there was some sort of physical and magical component that caused this.
Okay.
I heard it's we're screwed, Gavin.
It ain't good, gentlemen.
If we
Yeah.
could figure out how to pull them apart, then maybe we can figure out how to help other people, like Pinky.
I was also thinking this could mean another body trying to get us out of here, where stronger, powerful people exist that could fix this, because in the Revelia, it looks like only Sophie is the one, and it might mean a lifetime of doing shoveling in the petting zoo.
Yeah.
Just a thought.
I mean, Sophie isn't that bad.
She's the worst. She is actually not the worst. She's the second worst.
I think I'd put her
Who's the first
in
worst?
first.
Heck no. It's the worst. In my mind.
Marlowe leans over to Med and Kithley. I think the lion may be a thrall.
Thrall.
Yes, it's just maybe not full thrall, because I don't see the red nose, but he is very much about it. I think he is in the mind-washing zone. Just a heads up, I'm going to stop
So we
talking.
kill him.
But
Is that what you're...
In the background, we're just bickering back and forth about
Yeah, just
Heck
going
No's
like, yeah.
but the other
It's
one
like he's not
seems
that bad.
He's pretty
like
bad.
he-
He's awful.
doesn't want to be here, and that's very interesting. They could be useful.
They
'Cause
could.
I'm not going to lie. The lion one doesn't seem like the smartest. Maybe we can trick him just a little bit.
Well, if he's been charmed, that's something I can change, right?
I don't think it's magical means. I think it's literal cult situation
Oh.
of just they buy it. They drink the Kool-Aid.
Gotcha. That's a little bit harder to fix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I detect good and evil in them?
Yeah. What does that all pick up again? Undead.
Undead celestial fiend.
I would say they're not technically undead like all of other Sophie's creations. So not getting a ping.
Okay.
How loud are you whispering to one another?
Marlo's very quiet. Her thing is
Okay.
sneaky.
Okay, so I probably didn't hear her.
Yeah. So, quick question. Actually, she just looks like knowingly at you, Traylon, of like.
Mhm. Hey, do you want to tell him about the time you met that animal or whatever? That's a good story.
Oh yeah, no. So like before I got, is this a dread domain? I haven't read the monk. Is it a dread domain that they're in?
It's a demi-plane, right?
Demi-plane?
Isn't it
Yeah,
like in the-
yeah. It's like its own little world.
So like
Yeah.
I was part of this adventuring before I got here. I was part of this adventuring people, and he just goes off to talk about like whatever.
Like a really cool
So he
bear.
starts-
was on- what eventually got him here? What? Yeah.
But doing that, he's going to kind of grip and like tightly his bow and whisper, use it and to like whisper in the minds, and go. Do you have a plan to get me out of this? I
No,
have.
absolutely do not. But you said something about a stick and a train.
If you help me and or screw over Hecna and Sophie in either physical means or getting them out of power, I can help you and tell you about the stick. And something else, a little juicy, possibly.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but my whole thing is to screw over Hecna by getting the fuck out of here. Preferably with my brother. Have you seen an elf that looks kind of like me, but he's a boy and he's about 2 inches taller?
No, but I don't really pay attention to other people.
That is fair.
Okay,
So-
so what's our goal? She looks at Med. I need some goals. I'm very goal-oriented.
Stick. Key. But stick.
Stick
So
is the
you-
key to bringing down all of this. Per Cicero, the stick will end all of this. And when all of this ends, any magic will go with it. And so if these guys are transmutated together, then that will end. Although some of it
Well,
seems to be sort of physically, I think I can handle the physical with some of my healing techniques. The magic is very strong, so I don't know how well that will go, but that's my goal.
Okay.
oh,
Wait,
okay.
are you all
And
talking in your mind or out loud?
in the mind.
Oh, okay.
Marlo will
Yeah,
occasionally be
still,
like,
you're still talking about your.
Yeah.
You're doing your story about how you got here, and
Marlo will occasionally be like really into this conversation, look over and be like, oh my god, so there were 3 bears? And then like act like she's like feeding into your conversation.
It was like, and then the mama owlbear came out of nowhere and just sideswiped my paladin friend.
Oh my
He
god.
did make it.
So
White.
then,
so y'all do you know what the stick is, right? You talked to Cicero, and you know that whole trapped in there.
well, he's
And
trapped in
he
there.
tried to-
His heart, he broke.
Yeah,
Ekna. Yeah, we know that part.
yeah, and
What does
then
the stick have to do with that?
so so the stick was part of that train that they tried to use to get out of Revelia.
You mean
So
the
it's kind of
choo-choos?
Go back.
Mhm. Oh, you didn't know that?
Did we know about trains?
There's a group called the choo-choos, and I assumed it was part of that.
That's the only thing y'all have heard about it. Y'all haven't heard about the train any other way.
So it like they wanted to get out of here?
So wait, you talked to Cicero, right?
So Heckna
Whoa,
was
heck-
there.
yeah.
And so what we talked
Oh.
with him was it was more, he communicated with Kate. Or was it with you, Kithley?
No, it was Kate.
Okay.
Kate, you know
Oh,
how Kate is.
yeah. So he communicated with Kate and like with like emotions and feelings, and so conveyed very vague ideas. We've heard of the choo-choos. I don't know the specifics of how they got out. But he
Mhm.
did mention that the stick was the way to break the magic of the Revelia. So that's the way to end it. But if you know more about like the stick's origin, that would be super duper.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
And
I
you-
get 2 stories at one time. She listens in, talks.
Yeah, just spill the tea.
Give us that lore drop.
So okay. So Cicero, as you know, fought, or as I don't know what you know, but Cicero tried to fight Hecna, actually kind of put him down, right? And then he grew out of one of his beasts, and they
Hecna?
used.
Oh, you're talking in very like generics. Can you?
Act like we don't know any.
Okay.
Yeah. Grew out of one of his beasts.
Like
Okay, here. How about you know what? Here.
You've seen all of his weird monsters. He has that one that's like a big bug, flea, mammoth thing that he rides during the parade.
So
We know
when
that
Cicero actually
Cicero-
beat him, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think what we know is that Cicero broke Hecna's heart, and that before that thing, the Revelia was actually like kind of cool and nice, and then Sophie and Hecna were making it worse.
Got it.
Cicero
Okay.
broke his heart, and that's about what we got, right?
But he
Ned.
actually,
Okay.
you're saying he put him down, like he killed him.
Yeah,
Cicero
so
killed
it was kind of nice. And then Cicero was getting more worried because of Hecna, that is getting creepier and creepier. They were fighting constantly. They actually began to actually fight. And Cicero actually struck him down, actually beat him. But
Oh.
then he grew out of one of those mammoth beasts or whatever. I don't have the details of which beast, but something happened. And he grew out of that. And so that is when I think his heart broke, because after that happened, Hecna ripped his heart out, bound him to that tunnel. I think it's called the Tunnel of Love or something. I don't know. And that's when he destroyed the train,
So no one could leave.
so no one could leave. And the stick is part of the old broken train, so you can't leave. So that's what the stick is. That's from what I've heard.
Oh.
And I've tried to get, but I have not been successful because of you know who. Another blow in the ear.
So then you're telling me that the bard and the paladin died fighting a dragon? Oh my god, this story is
Yeah, it,
insane.
it was a black dragon came up, picked them up, took them over there. I tried it. This is back before I had my whip, so I had a boomerang. And I threw a boomerang at it. It was magically.
Kithley's gonna pull Med to the side. Like, let Marlowe distract that. With
It's
those
a great
two.
story. Y'all should really hear it sometime.
We still don't know. We still don't have Kate, and I feel bad if this over here. I don't like it, and I want to fix it. We don't have Kate.
I agree that we should make the overall goal, of course, is to break the Revelia or Hecna, and apparently return Hecna to death. Which makes sense that he's undead.
I wonder what this dream is.
Right. We have questions.
But Kate.
Kate should be first.
Oh, also, since we retconned that your Spidey sense would tell you what it was, he's an aberration, not undead. Hecna is.
Oh, an aberration.
Okay.
Spidey sense. They should just name that as Spidey sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I think Kate's probably in the room still, and
We should go back to the cheese room.
I mean, cheese is really good, right? But Ramona said that it will open up again at the time of the show.
That's true.
So
How far away are we from the show?
yeah.
It's nighttime and it's morning right now.
Oh,
so
shit.
you got like the day.
Oh, wow. Okay. Is Laird also undead, or is he an aberration?
Undead.
He's undead.
Okay, just making sure.
So we
Okay.
still need to find the key if we're gonna get Kate out right now.
So we go back. I'm gonna go back to
Okay.
our twinsies here. Okay, guys. So we definitely want to help you, but our number one priority right now is finding our friend. You don't understand how dangerous this place is. She's by herself.
She could be
And-
dead.
You shut your mouth.
That's very rude.
Hey man, you're gonna ruin it for us. Save your petty party for when you get off.
So I wish to find her, and that's going to be our number one thing. Marlo, do you have any way of getting sort of like recon? Do you have any like connections to find out what's going on? Like, I know you've got to know people. You've been looking for your brother.
This is actually the most information I've learned in weeks. Honestly, I should probably talk to more people more frequently. But yes, I mean, I did find a key on my own. Don't think I'm not doing anything. I can do some digging. What specifically are we wanting me to dig? There's a lot we've talked about. More keys?
Right. I want you to see if you know of anyone who has seen our friend Kate. She's got bright red hair. She's got bright red shoes with bells on, and she's always dancing. Last seen with Laird.
Wonderful. Can do.
And if you do that, I think we could go look for a key from Felix. And then meet back here.
Okay.
Well, you don't want to go anyway, so
I
you
know.
can do some recon.
It's just I hear his name and I immediately am like, huh.
Oh.
I understand that.
Thank you. Look, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, obviously, our friend Traylon here has a interesting bond. It's not much alike because no one likes him. I guess except Hector currently, seeing as he did entrust the key to him. Maybe that's why, because everyone dislikes him. Anyway,
Isn't that bad?
off I go. And she just kind of like turns around and walks out. Nice meeting y'all. I hope you can separate at some point.
Thank
Be
you.
in touch.
She dips back and disappears in the shadow and is gone. Okay, so y'all heading back down to, or out of the room.
Yes.
Okay, y'all kind of start walking out, and Ramona, I almost said Marlowe again. I don't know people's names. Is still standing by the door. She's now dusted that other shelf, and it is looking just as beautiful. And she's like, I remembered something. I don't get to
That's
say that very
amazing.
often.
That's great, Ramona.
Thank you. So I heard from Candy that sometimes when Gertrude gets does not get her sugar fix, she likes to get a little sticky fingers. And
Oh.
Candy thinks that maybe my missing key and also the missing room, again, the sweet is gone, is probably Gertrude. She said that y'all were supposed to take her sweets. I'm guessing that didn't happen.
We got a little sidetracked. Do you know where we can find her?
Yes, she is in the woods at her hideout.
Okay,
Most likely.
we'll take care of that, right, Med? Like, before we go to the other thing, because...
I'm just saying she probably took the keys, is what I'm saying.
That's
If you
definitely
want it.
what we want. If we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. Let's go do that.
Hello, I don't know y'all. And she's like, goes to write down, like, what, because she just does it by looks for everyone, and then she's just like,
Mm-hmm.
question
You guys want to help us
mark.
find a ghost? Oh, we're gonna go find a ghost before we go find a key.
Ghost.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
let's do that.
Okay. Never mind, I'll wait.
Okay.
Oh. We're ahead.
She waves, and then she stops, and she thinks again, and then she takes a step over and starts dusting the third shelf.
Hey, good job.
Look at her.
I need to go answer my door. Can we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a quick break while we go off. We'll meet up as y'all are heading out of the Reveille.
Go enter the giveaway on Twitter.
Yes, go to the giveaway on Twitter. It closes tomorrow at time zone of your choice, but when Mass Effect starts, because we won't be able to process stuff after that, because we'll be fighting things and playing games. So we'll do that, and we'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. BRB, guys. Hello. Oh, I forgot to turn the curtain back on. What's up, y'all? We back. We at it. We're not Ramona anymore. She's been left behind at the hostel. Okay. Let's jump back into it. This merry group has made their way out of the Reveille. And I'll say even like you knew the general area. Gertrude had kind of told you like where she's gonna hang out. We'll say Ramona gave you a little better details, and Candy kind of told you. So y'all have the general idea of where Gertrude's Grove is. I would feel like probably Traylon and Thunderseeker also kind of know the general area of where it is, because she's just a staple kind of individual in this carnival. But yeah, y'all are walking about. Any more dying, hard-hitting questions y'all have for each other, or conversations?
Nope. Not right now. Well, yeah. On the way at some point. Hold on 1 second. Let me just pull it up so I don't say anything incorrectly. On the way at some point, I would get Thunderseeker. Of course, Traylon never calls him Thunderseeker. He'll say, like, he'll just point, but he'll never say the full Thunderseeker. And we'll be at some point just kind of do another kind of meld and say, there is a powerful item here. I can tell you about it, but you have to promise me, and I don't ask for promises a lot, to screw over Sophie and Hecna in a very obvious way, so that even if I don't get fixed, I know it'll happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Mhm.
There's an item here called the Catch. It is one half of a powerful item that helps to get the train back running.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's
Yes.
important.
So there's another piece that I'm not quite so sure about, but I know that this one is here and can help the train get to run again.
It's in the woods.
It's possibly with Gertrude herself.
Oh, okay. Do we have any sweets? Do we have sweets?
Yes, Candy had given you, I forgot what they called
After.
it. Gertrude something, like a special treat for her.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know a ton about this one. I think I'm reaching the end of my knowledge to help you, but I know that Hecna is scared of it and specifically tried to hide it. And that there's 5 items.
To get the
5
train
items?
running.
In total, yeah.
So the catch, the
The
stick,
stick.
and then 3 more that we don't know about yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
And it can hurt him, supposedly. And if you
That's
could use this piece to really twist a knife into him, I don't know how it's used, but if you can stab him with it, great. Make sure it hurts.
That's what you would like us to do for you?
Yep. Stab him with the thing that we find.
With the catch.
Yep.
I mean, I might just stab him with my sword if that's okay.
As long as he's in pain, I don't really care.
Kithily, he's asking us for a favor.
Thank you.
Your
Yeah.
strength will transfer through the catch. I promise. And I
wouldn't want
will
my
bless this to make you and this catch strong enough.
All right, but don't say it so loud in front of this. I like cover the hilt of the sword.
No problem.
Okay.
It's not to replace your.
Okay.
It's just to
Do
give
the
it a break.
thing to the.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
look who we have here. The
Uh-oh.
big, tall lady who thinks she's real cool and can throw my boss into some Steve. You just hear like a couple of like other voices kind of laugh. And there's 4 of the jawbreakers coming. One of them like hitting his like baseball bat. A couple of them, they're just like,
Where's your boss?
well, not like it's any of your business. But he is currently getting a lot of medical attention from the extreme hickeys he now has over his whole body.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of bruising, is real bad. But that's
Yeah.
none of
Pay
your
lots
business.
of money for that.
What are you doing outside of the carnival?
We was following you
Why?
because you made a big fool out of the boss, and we don't appreciate it.
So you decided
People
to
around
come be
the
made
carnival.
full of?
What? We decide we're gonna come kick your ass. How
I don't
about
think that's
that?
possible.
Oh.
I just don't think that's possible.
I think so. He kind of
Yeah.
now looks at everyone. I thought you was alone for a
I'd
second.
like to intimidate right now.
Okay, go
Right
for it.
now.
Go for it.
I have any. Can I bless myself? Hold on one second. Okay, not a. Okay, no. But 23. You sure about this? You could just leave right now.
Yeah. You get like somewhere from in the trees, an arrow comes like flinging towards your head, Kithily. And he's like, huh? This one guy that you're intimidating, very confused. Whoever's shooting at you from the trees, not so much so. That's a 18 to hit.
My AC is 18.
Okay. That's only 4 damage. And
Oh
an
no,
arrow.
I've been hit.
This one guy's real confused. I'm going to have him roll at disadvantage. But could everyone roll initiative for me, please?
Can you roll initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for everyone watching, giving a little insight here, Gavin and Casey's character has one character sheet. They're just multi-classed. And so that way they share a dex, they share a strength, they share all these things. They got to kind of put their own points in for their own classes. But yeah, what's y'all's class? What y'all playing?
Oh, so for me, Thunderseeker is a level 3 fighter. So
And Traylon is a Horizon Walker Ranger.
Hell yeah. I'm filling every blank piece of this, or every blank section of my notebook turns into initiative. Using every bit of it. No waste. Alrighty. What we got? What y'all's initiatives?
I got 19. So
Okay.
we got 19.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 19.
I got
Either-
4.
What? 4?
7.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I just like to see what the people are doing first. That's all. That's all that is.
Take your time, assess the situation,
Mm-hmm.
start a battle plan.
Even with this poor guy being scared and rolling with disadvantage, he's still gonna get the jump on roll. But first, we have, and how we're running this mechanically is that Thunderseeker and Traylon share a turn, but they each get their own physical action, but only one movement. So, like, you know how a fighter can attack twice. Like, yeah, they could still attack twice and do these sort of things since they have their own separate arms, but they share legs. So they only get one movement. Hopefully they agree on which direction they want to go, but, you know, probably not. So what would y'all like to do? As I will transition the stream over to the very edge of Gertrude's Grove.
Where did the arrow come from?
Through the trees.
Do I see someone there?
You kind of look, and I'll say you can see. Here, I'm gonna put him actually a little bit further back. This guy over here, kind of shooting through the trees. This one over here being the one that was talking a big game to Kithily, and these other two guys have just come up to be like, "Yeah, man."
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot the one that shot an arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to move
No,
because I have a feeling someone else is going to need a move. So I'll stay here.
Don't forget your hunter's mark.
It's true. That's true. I am going to use a hunter's mark as a bonus action.
I forgot I was smart, and I put their character sheet stuff in here. Look at me go. Somewhere.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to use the hunter's mark as a bonus action to do the person that shot through the trees. And then I'm just going to fire an arrow.
Alrighty. Roll to hit.
Casey, you can roll it and see how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
I can roll it too, but if you have bad luck, I'm just going to roll it.
Yeah, and you're doing the
whisper bow. Yeah.
Yep. We got a 17.
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
This is another D6, Casey, as well.
I've been playing more Cyberpunk recently, and I really had to, like, think real hard on how like hitting an AC worked again. I was like, it's different.
So that would be a grand total of 12 because for some reason it doesn't show up here.
12 damage?
No, not 12 damage, 13 damage.
13
No,
damage?
no. 13 damage.
Not a measly 12. A strong 13.
13.
Where is the HP? There it is. Okay. And that's this guy. No one look at the stream. I gotta put their HP in. Because I wasn't that smart.
Yeah, and so what you feel is like whenever he's been kind of gripping his bow this whole time, so you kind of feel like a mile does, like an open line on your brain. But as soon as like the fire arrows, take an arrow and just release it really quick, and you kind of feel that buzz go away.
Nice.
Okay.
Not to see good.
Like, ooh, tingly.
What you doing?
Let's see. What am I doing? What the heck just happened to my window? Sorry. I think I'm going to hit the closest guy to me.
Okay.
So that would be what, the tree dude? Is that what the dude right in front of me?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going to roll up to him if you can move me, or Gavin if you can move us.
Boop.
Oh yeah.
I got you.
Thank you, because my roll 20 just decided it wanted to crash. Where did you send that? Did you send that link?
In our group DM of you, me, and Gavin.
Gotcha. So, and I'm going to punch game, please. Thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with my whip.
Whip him.
15.
Just hits.
Now, what does this whip do?
Yeah, sorry, it's really small.
Yeah, so it has an extra 1d6 of psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
It can summon it on a bonus action. So, yeah, it's gonna get this plus an extra d6.
Yeah, of psychic, if that means anything, if vulnerabilities or resistances or things like that.
And I roll a 1. So that is 10 damage.
Okay. All right. So it is
Then-
there. Oh, yeah. Do you have more? Sorry. I forget.
But
You have like
because
things.
I can attack twice, right?
Not
Or is
yet.
I don't think so. Isn't that a 5th level fighter thing?
Yeah. I don't think you can attack twice.
Double check.
You have second wind.
Yeah, no,
You
no,
can
you're
bonus
right. I'm not
action hit with like an offhand weapon. Because you
Well,
can do
I can-
one-handed. Bonus, you just don't get to add your proficiencies to it.
You want to punch him?
Well, then, yeah, we'll punch him.
Yeah, fashion. Yeah, just roll to hit. I mean, it's only be 1
Just-
damage. Oh no, you have claws. You have claws, don't you? Don't
Yeah,
they
it's
do damage?
claws.
3 bludgeoning.
Okay, hey, that's better than like the 1 or whatever it usually is.
It got max damage. Feeling good about that.
Nice.
All right, it's their turn. This one guy that was acting all tough, and then he got yelled at by a scary lady, and now he's seeing his boys getting messed up by this giant lion elf guy. He's fucking running. He's like, I'm outie. Goodbye. This is not what I signed up for. I don't even like Sean that much.
Yellow. Coward.
This other guy, though, is going to run right up to Kithily and just try to bonk you real good. Run and start, jumps up in the air, comes to clabber you. Does he get anything fancy? Don't think he gets anything fancy. So let's go. Did that roll? It did. Oh, 25 to hit.
Actually hits.
Yeah, it's a whole whopping 9, 10, 11 damage.
Hey, good job.
I gotta turn the dark mode off on this, which makes me really sad. I can't read the rolls.
I'm really like, I'm like proud for him. Like, good job. Well done.
Thanks.
My turn.
No, I'm gonna hit you one more time. Is that?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
go again. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, and he swings to hit again. That time out, it's only a 6. He's very
I
confused.
reflected off of my shield.
He's
Like,
I've never fought someone so like uplifting. It's a little.
I mean, it's a give and take, right? Like, I mean, you'll do, but it's
Okay.
all the mindset. It's all the mindset.
This other guy is also going to whop Thunder Seeker sash / Traylon. It's weird being two people.
The double T's is what he says sometimes. The double T.
The double T's. I hate
No
that.
teeth.
I
Wow,
love it.
that's
I hate
another
that.
6 to hit. That doesn't, and that's another 9 to hit.
Yeah, no.
What
Art,
the
yeah.
fuck?
I think instead of missing, he just grabs, like with his 2 arms, he just grabs the mace and be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
Y'all are very weird to fight. He's getting words of affirmation. You're just like very calmly questioning my judgment. This is weird. The other guy is gonna try and bonk you in the back a couple of times while you're not paying attention. 14
Does not hit.
Nope. That's
and 9.
hit.
What the
Nope.
hell are these rolls? Is it rolling right? This can't. Yeah, it's rolling right.
I just hit him with my tail.
Jesus.
I just hit him with my tail. Like, stop it.
He's a plus
Stop it.
5, and he's rolled
Yeah.
over 9 once, twice. Okay. Then it goes to Med.
Sorry about that. My kiddo is crying. I am going to cast Bless on Kitali and I need a
Double
good
T.
double
Double
T.
T.
There we go. TT. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Bless on you guys. So what that'll give you guys is you get an extra 1d4 for to attack or to save throws.
Okay. That's
So I think that's my action. And then I am going to I'm going to can I not move myself?
Oh, we should be able to. Oops.
I want to fly.
Oh, it was set to David's earlier, I guess. Maybe that's what.
Oh,
we're using it
yeah.
for. Now you should be able to use it.
There I am. I want to fly right here. Give some flanking.
Y'all see Med just fly over and kind of on the other side.
And then just stand up straight. You know.
Love it. Kithily.
So I'm looking down at this guy. Sword out, shield out. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'll give you like a choice, okay?
Okay.
You and your friends
Uh-huh.
could leave,
Okay.
and we'd let you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm gonna hit you and cast Smite on you, which is gonna extra hurt. And I don't know if you're gonna come back from that.
So I'm gonna be real with you. I am
Mhm.
very new. These guys actually like pick on me. They don't think shit. But if you wanted to just like punch me in the eye and then I leave and make it look
Oh,
convincing,
so that like it looks like.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could totally do
Yeah,
that. I should
okay.
bash him.
Okay. He just takes it, doesn't even dodge, doesn't even try. He's like, okay, I'm gonna.
But, yep.
Okay.
Keep the shiner though. Keep
Yeah.
it. It's gonna look real cool. Girls are gonna like it, and guys are gonna like it. I mean, yeah. Cool. And then if he is no longer gonna be a problem for me,
No.
okay, cool. Then I'm gonna walk past him. I'm gonna like
He
puff
just
up.
like drags
I'm
his
gonna, like,
bat in
puff
the
at
dust
him.
and walks off like a defeated kid after a t-ball game.
Fabulous. I'm going to just kind of get here. And will use I have the protection fighting style, so I'll use that if I need to protect someone. But now I'm gonna look at this guy.
What
how's
are you
it going?
looking at?
Another one of these people that maybe should just leave.
And then it's Double T's turn.
You wanna
Yeah,
go
he's
first?
not gonna. He's not gonna get a chance. He just looks over at you. He's like, no, he doesn't get to leave. And he's gonna hit him with his whip.
You won't.
13.
Oh, 15, yeah. Did you say
It's a
15?
No, I said 13, but
Oh,
I'll
13.
roll that D4.
Oh, yeah.
I'll roll that.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. You get your
Yeah.
oh, fuck yeah.
That's only to
Attacker damage.
attack.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that doesn't
well,
work though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
you get
to the attack.
2 or more,
Yeah,
you're
okay.
good.
Yeah, I got him.
Nice. Roll your damage.
Is that with the extra D6?
No. Let's see real quick. The D6, so 15. 15 points of damage.
Nice.
Yep.
The whip kind of just like lashes around his arm, and he looks over to Kithily like, what you doing, Gavin?
If I wanted to go here, I would attack. I'd do an opportunity attack for some, for 2 or 1 people.
2, because
Okay.
they're technically both actively fighting y'all.
Okay. But I'm not moving out of the range of this one. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Sorry, my little health bubble was in the way. Yeah, so just one guy, because you wouldn't leave the range of him.
Actually, let's just do it for fun, just for flavor. Let's do it. Can you, Casey, roll a disadvantage because I'm within? I think is it 5 feet for ranged attacks, or is
Yep.
it 10 feet?
It's 5.
It's 5
If you're
feet.
within 5.
Yeah. So yeah, can you roll a disadvantage on my bow, please?
Gotcha.
It's bedtime if you guys heard that. I don't know if you heard my phone go on.
Oh,
24 to hit?
God damn.
Hell yeah, that hits.
Okay, yeah, and then can you roll damage, please? With an extra d6.
I think they're coming in to roll 20 late, but I assume. Was there another? Because.
And an extra D6.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I rolled another 6.
God damn.
Nice.
Shit.
Yeah, so
He's,
this guy
let me know if
takes
he's dead.
He's still up, but
Okay.
he's got a arrow sticking out of his like chest now, and he's just like, Okay, their turn. This guy just saunters off, dragging his bat in the dirt. All right. This guy's got an arrow in him's gonna just try and hit twice again. Boom. 8. How? This can't.
3
Nope.
plus 5. Rough.
Jeez Louise. 21.
That does hit.
There we go. 14
That does.
damage. Take that.
Okay. You finally get a good lick on him, and he's like, "Oh, hey, you actually swung the bat."
This guy, like, he's not said a single word. He's got a mace, and he has not said a single word, and he is very much like in Lion King, the like crazy hyena that just has the crazy eyes and breathes heavy and just is like laughing. That's this guy.
Can we say why he's been hitting so shitty? Is because the first time I hit him with so he kept kind of like missing with the like wonky arm.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right. Then the one in the middle of it all, little scared right now, is just going to keep swinging on double T. 24 and 21.
Nice.
Take that. Look, they can hit things.
What is that total, Gavin?
That is 21 total from the new amount of damage.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
While wielding a shield and a creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Can I impose protection?
Mm-hmm. What does that do?
Disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, so we'll say that one was a 21. And now let's
Okay.
disadvantage for his second, which is another 21 and a 10. So
Ooh,
does not hit.
That's
the second.
helpful. So which
So
damage
then
do you want
only
to take?
the 8 bludgeoning.
8? Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Just
Don't think so. Look over here. Back over here, buddy.
I was talking
I'm
with you.
scared of
That's
you.
very rude.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to look at you. Then
I'd like your mace.
No, it's mine.
Give it.
No. Med, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit this guy who's between us all, that guy.
Okay.
With my
Technically, you have advantage because you're flanking.
Oh, what is that? So I get I get
To
to roll
take the
twice.
highest. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna try the quarterstaff. Ooh. And since I'm blessed, that's another roll the third. Ooh. So that's a 22 to hit.
These guys were not prepared for this.
One of my things says 1d8 plus 1, and the other one says 1d6 plus
So
1.
it's 6 if you're just hitting with one hand, but if you want to two-hand bonk him, it's the D8.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, you're not wielding anything else, so you can just two-hand bonk him.
I'll double bonk. That's a 7.
Okay.
Still alive?
Still alive. Kithly.
Love the punishment.
See if you can change that.
What am I gonna do with you?
I don't know.
What am I going to do with you?
I don't know. I'm assuming probably hurt me.
Probably. Did you want to leave right now? I either intimidate or persuade.
He's like 5'3", looking at all
Mhm.
of y'all. Yeah, intimidate for sure.
Uh, 14.
I rolled with disadvantage. I rolled a 3 and a 4. Can I keep my mace though?
Yes, if you leave right now.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. He's not gonna leave.
That's fine. We'll take care of that. But if you just want to go, tell Steve tell your boss I said hello,
Oh yeah.
and that I'll look for that job opportunity soon. But you know what? You did your best. You did your best, honey, and just go on home.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to be me. Opportunity attack. He's leaving.
Dude, he's just like walking off all dejected, also dragging his mace in the dirt.
You can't.
Huh?
Which way does he walk? Which way does he walk? Because you can't opportunity attack if he's not going through your square.
I mean, if
It's
he
this guy,
leaves
right?
his reach.
His range.
Yeah.
Is right.
Which at
the range
any point
10
he
feet?
will. But I mean, technically it's your turn before he gets to move.
Okay.
Poor fucking kid.
Because he's this one, right?
Yeah. The one
And
to the
this
left is the just like cackling one with the wild eyes.
Right. What I'm saying is, and I'm sorry for being meta, but because I don't want you to hit this guy, if this dude exits to the east or the south or even the west, he's not going to be walking through that guy's square.
He doesn't have to walk through the square. He just has to get out of reach of whoever's actively engaged with him. So no matter where he moves, once he gets more than 5 feet away, technically that's when a attack of opportunity can trigger. If they're actively engaged.
Right, I
Other
don't
than that,
think
it's
Casey is actively engaged with him, is what I'm
he's
saying.
with that one and Gavin's with the other one.
So. Okay, that's my action. I'll move here.
But it is Double T's turn before the Jawbreakers can do anything.
So, he's walking away, dragging his thing, right? Like, he started to walk away.
He looks like he's about to. Yeah, he's dropped his mace.
I think I just kind of, no damage, flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I just start whipping at his feet and yelling at him.
Okay.
Yeah. He's just like, I'm going, man. Damn.
You inconvenienced me today.
Yeah.
Don't do it again.
Okay.
You inconvenience me every.
Yeah. That's what I live for at this point. Are you going to take care of this guy, or you want me to do it? Because
If you think you can fish him, go ahead. Wait, does he still have an action, or is the whipping beat?
Oh,
an
no.
action?
Yeah, no, that's not an action. It's fine.
If you want to try, you can go ahead. Don't mess it up.
Do I ever mess up?
Would he, since we're sharing
No.
the same body, would he get Hunter's Mark extra on him, or no?
No, because that's like in your brain, and
That's
you're
fair.
like
That's fair.
tuned
That's
in.
fair. I
Yeah.
just wanted to check.
Yeah. Oops. My
Uh,
map moved.
You hit him.
Yeah.
okay, yeah. And, plus a d6. That's a 2, so what is that?
12
That
total?
is 12. I'm going to do action surge.
Okay. Yeah, he's just looking at you laughing.
And what is action surge? I just get to hit him again, right?
Yeah, I'll mark it off on the sheet.
Thank you.
Yep. Another dirty 20 hits.
Was it a during turn or a natural 20? Because if it's a natural 20, you get
Dirty 20. Dirty 20. So that is that's a 3 on top of that 9.
So 12.
So yeah, another 12 points. I think you just hear a wham and a wham across his face.
He's like,
He's still alive?
yeah.
This motherfucker. All right.
Break his neck.
Yeah. Can you roll with disadvantage again for me? I doubt I'm gonna hit this time. I do get a D4, so whatever the lowest is, if it's possible. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah. I mean, 14's the lowest. Add a D4, you will get it.
is it impossible to get it? Or should we
His
just roll
AC's
them?
15, and right now
Okay,
you're at
yeah,
a 14.
I got a 15. I rolled a 1.
Rolled a 1, so
Okay,
15 you
that's
hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
And for flavor, I'm shooting him through the throat so he stops laughing.
Everyone that's watching the stream, not my players, look at that shit. He pulls the arrow out of his neck, throws it.
All right, that is 12. That's
Is that with the
Oh wait, it was
you roll
12
the 1?
because I
No,
see
no,
11.
it's 11 plus 2. So
Oh, okay, then he dies. He had 12
Okay.
HP.
Jesus.
we can agree. We can agree that guy's crazy, right? Like we can agree on that, right? That was insane.
He wanted to die.
Yeah, that one was, he was just like ready to be out of here.
Okay,
He hit you pretty good. So that's
Bye.
something.
bye. See ya.
Does he have a mace?
Yeah. He
I would
does.
like to take that.
Definitely. You take it. It is literally made out of hard candy. It is like a giant jawbreaker mace.
And I count it as
It's
a
sticky.
Uh-huh.
Thank-
Yeah, it's a little sticky.
I'll clean it
I
up.
wouldn't.
I'll clean it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't like eat it by any means, but like you
No.
could.
Nope, just realized the feat I took needs bludgeoning damage. So just
Hey, yep, this is bludgeoning.
no
Here,
weapon.
let me send you this real quick.
Oh, is it like actually an item?
Yeah,
Oh, sweet.
I'll get you like legits, but there's just the info on it.
You do pick up just from watching us that as much as we don't like each other, our combat is actually pretty fluid for how we fight.
Oh.
Yeah, we're actually really good at fighting.
Yeah,
is
and you
just
didn't get to see us run, but we run on all fours because it's easier.
Yeah,
Or all sixes, I guess in this case.
yeah.
We kind of do like a caterpillar roll.
Y'all look over, and that little shrub wall, it kind of encompasses this clearing that has trees all around it. It's getting dark now, but you see, yeah, all the trees. As y'all been walking, it's been dark, dingy trees. But as you've kind of gotten this clearing, it has this pretty little pink, like cottonwood flower, cherry blossom flowers and such, and it's a little different. And you see leaning up on that hedge a ghostly figure. Y'all have all met Gertrude at different points. Our party has only seen her as a small child. You see very similar facial structure and everything, but old woman. Oh, well, that was very interesting. Long time no see.
There have been so many people today.
Gertrude?
Yes.
Didn't know it was that long since we saw you.
I'm very hungry.
Oh, it's one of those things.
Yeah, we got something for you.
I would greatly appreciate it. I've just been here basking, enjoying my grove, wishing that a sweet treat would find its way here.
And now I'm here.
Ah, you are such a treat. And she floats over and pinches your cheek like a grandma. And she'll go pinch everybody's cheeks. Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah.
She
She
scritches.
hands away.
She scritches in Thunderseeker's hair.
I think he just does the cat thing, and his back just naturally goes up.
You
just
feel Traylon
floats.
shiver because it's like, oh god, no, don't touch me, don't.
Then
touch
she
me.
just floats straight through y'all to go to the others. Like, no personal space at all. What did you bring?
I
The
pull out
candy base.
some candy.
She starts eating on it. She's like, well, that was very nice. Is that the only reason y'all came to see me?
You have a key. You have the key to Laird's place, we think.
Oh, yeah, I did definitely steal that. I'm so sorry. You see her, like, now she's like middle-aged. Let me go find it. I have it over there in my wagon. She just kind of floats over and digs through, and she pulls out, it's like a golden key with like, or a golden ticket with like a little golden key attached to the end of it. Oh, also, I'm sorry. I can't be helped sometimes when I'm all the time. I have a problem. Here's the key, and then like here's the room that I also stole. So I hope you really enjoy it. Now she's like full child again.
Awesome. We'll give this back to Ramona.
I'm sure she'll want it, and then like rent it out, and then I'll come stay in it again, and maybe we can hang out when I come stay in it again or something.
Yeah, for
And what about you guys? Do y'all want to come hang out in my cool candy room sometime with us?
No, I don't.
I do. I like
Okay.
candy.
Me too. Do you want some of this? She like breaks off. It looks like a little like crystal figurine, but it's like just straight sugar.
Yeah, no, absolutely would take some.
Okay.
And again,
Traylon's like, last time you were on candy, no. So they're gonna like fight over it with their arms.
give me the goddamn candy.
No.
Language.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a little kid now again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
It's okay.
apologize.
What
She
else
just
you got in
starts
your
doing
wagon?
like back circle, like flips in the air and stuff, and like moving around.
What else is in your
Um,
wagon, Gertrude?
I have, and she goes over and she's like, some acorns, some sticks. Oh, here's some shoes, a couple of sweaters. Ooh, I really liked this, and it's like a bouncy ball. Throws it. Oh,
Please tell me you throw it at the feet
yeah,
of.
definitely.
He's starting to go down to just mess with it.
And she gets real sad, and she like turns around and she pulls out like a string with a bunch of deflated balloons.
Oh.
Oh, my balloons died.
Hey man, don't you have any magic to fix that or something?
No, I'm just a
Uh,
ghost. Oh, you?
I don't know. Oh, what would I do? I know what I'd do, but do I have the strength to do it? Yes, I do. He's gonna take one of his arrows and pop a balloon.
Oh, dude! Not cool, man.
I fixed the problem. There are no more deflated
not-
balloons.
But that's
That
not
was
cool,
really
man.
mean.
Mean.
I
Yeah.
was
Well,
Sony,
yeah,
you see her starting to like poof up. And
It's
she
okay,
goes from a
Gertrude.
like
Okay.
blue hue to a red hue.
I'll give back the piece of candy. Yeah, here you go.
It's mine.
I'm gonna try casting mending on one of the balloons to see if
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah, you cast mending on it. And she's like, I guess I could just like re-blow it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she like unties it now that there's not a hole in it. It still somehow is almost like helium, even though it's just her air. You know, ghosts. Ha.
It's magic.
Magic. I can do magic.
Look at that.
Look how fun this is. I'm so glad y'all are here when I realize that I'm a powerful wizard.
Yes, you are good. You're the most powerful wizard.
So this other thing you were talking about,
What?
Kifley looks at Gavin's character.
Oh, so there's an item. What is special? Is there any special type of item? Did anyone give you any of these items, Gertrude?
No, I mean, I found them unaccompanied. Finders keepers.
Did you find any in any particularly odd places? Or maybe someone who wouldn't usually have an item like this?
So the tree spirits, I call them that because sometimes they talk back to me. Maybe I am a wizard. Anyway, there's a tree over there that has like a shiny like earring.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go whatever she's pointing to, Med's gonna go fly towards it.
Just
And
keep
do
it
I
in
see
mind.
the shiny thing?
Yeah, so that's the wrong book. This one. Nope, where is it? There we go. Make sure I'm telling you right. There it is. Okay, so she kind of like points over, and there's like one big tree in the back section that's like all pretty, and you go and she kind of follows over and she floats up next to you, and she like knocks on it. She's like, it's like in here. Like when the tree was little, you could see it. And now that the tree's big, you can't see it. But like it's in there.
Okay.
Sometimes when it gets really dark, you can see like a little bit of a glow. It's really cool.
Okay. Heck no. What I'm looking for. Okay.
What?
Would it be I don't know if it would be magical.
I think so. But I didn't want it to be like alone. So I put up all these things and she starts floating around the tree and you now see all these like little shiny baubles, Christmas ornaments, lights, like silver plates, like things that she's like decorated this whole tree with.
I'm gonna take a talon and sort of like pick at the bark and see if I can get some of the layers of bark off. Any issues? Anything with the tree?
Yeah, no, you kind of start like picking at it, and it's pretty quick. Like once you get some of the bark off in this general area, you can see. So it looks like probably it was just like nailed kind of like onto it or something, and the bark has just kind of gone around it as the tree kind of grew. And you see embedded in it a chrome-plated half circle of moonstone, and you kind of start to continue to peel, and it's about like 2 feet in diameter. Like it's pretty large. The ring's gold coating has chipped off slightly, revealing pale scratch stone underneath. Patching some of the chips are colorful stickers and ribbons. I put band-aids on it to make it pretty.
So I'm gonna check to see. I'm gonna take it, hold it in my hand. Does the tree start to heal itself quickly, or I'm trying to figure out how long this has been here. So like, does the tree heal itself quickly, indicating that this could have been here maybe a couple months, or does it really heal itself, indicating this has been here for like decades?
I would say like it's not deep enough that it's been decades.
Okay.
But it's definitely not like a super magic tree where you peel it away and it like goes back. Like,
Gotcha.
it everything here has a little bit of mystique about it and very fey, very, different timeline that it's on. But it's not so far embedded that you think it's been forever.
Okay. Med would be able to, and I can roll a survival if you want, but Med, I would like to guess how long this has been here based on Med's knowledge of tree growth. And to kind of get an idea of like time frame that we're in here.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll survival?
Yeah.
Okay. 12.
Okay. And what was it exactly you're kind of trying to figure out?
I'm trying to figure out like how long has this been here? Okay. Like, so how long ago did the Great Schism happen?
Yeah.
You know what I
mean? You kind of do some digging and looking at things kind of, nearby trees, looking at like rings that you can see and like flitting about, kind of trying to figure out some things, how big it is. And I would say you're thinking it's been a substantial amount of time in maybe like, I mean, I don't know. I think you kind of age the same as humans, probably. Like it's been like a lifetime for someone who ages slowly, but for a lot of the other races, 100 years is nothing, and maybe that's kind of what we're thinking. It's been long enough too that's it's thinking back of people talking about it, that it's like as tales or back in the day. So even for those that live like longer, it's been long enough that with the culty stuff going on, they've kind of forgot, but they remember it. But then normal like human races and things that have those smaller lifespans don't remember it. And so you're kind of putting this together of like, okay, this tree naturally would have done this with the stories and kind of doing some yarn on the wall.
Okay. I'm going to turn to Double T. How long have y'all been here? I feel like, and pointing to Traylon, I feel like you would be counting the days. You're on mute.
Thank you. My Traylon 100% would have. That would have been a great question. I should have asked more. I would think it's a long time. Would that be okay?
Yeah, your call. You know all the lore too. You could have been here when shit was going down.
Okay, let's say, Casey, are you okay with a pretty decent length of time?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm cool.
It's been 9,452 days. I've been here. Beth could have been here quite a bit. Yeah.
Just playing it. He's kicking the ball with his feet, with his one foot, just trying to entertain the child ghost.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I've been here for. He was like,
26 years.
yeah. I mean, has it really been 26 years?
Yeah. It feels longer.
I feel like it was yesterday.
Lucky
But
you.
you know,
Wait,
but I'm having a good time.
you've been here 26 years, or you've been?
We've been trapped. It was pretty soon
Together.
after though we got together. We've been here. I don't remember when I first got here, but I just been counting the days that we've been together. Or
Oh, that's
Yeah,
here.
we've been-
So, what are y'all talking about?
Wait,
What?
you've been here.
oh,
She
Sorry, what'd
looks
you say?
over at she looks at Med.
Don't worry. We're just talking time, and you know how time is just so subjective, especially when you're having fun. Time
construct.
flies.
Yeah.
I'm
Gertrude
gonna
grabs
insult
the
her.
ball and starts floating up in the air above your head, like really, really, really high.
Well, I think I want to get a gauge of the group
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't. Because now this is the first time I feel like there's something up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
So,
you're
is that
doing
like-
insight.
No.
Insight.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
Good.
He gets distracted by the ball. He's like, oh.
It that way.
Mm-hmm.
you
She starts dropping it like
like
jackpot.
the other two see Traylon kind of get like a little nervous and kind of like awkwardly, but it's kind of like to move arms towards, like to kind of keep Thunderseeker back, and then as soon as he notices the ball, it just kind of calms back down. It's like, okay, phew, don't need to do anything.
Anyway. Yeah, time is subjective. What are you doing with the ball? And yes,
Oh. 1, 2, 3.
and he jumps up for it.
God damn it!
Where's the
So,
one that
letting-
dances and has the bells and is really fun?
That's
That's
why
right,
we
we need
needed the
to go for it.
key.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You two stay entertained. I'm gonna talk y'all. I'm gonna go talk to Med.
Okay, bye.
Yep. Just like over to the tree that we need to. Yeah, let them play with Gertrude. Med and I figure out the tree thing.
Why are you blue?
Well,
Because he's sad.
Oh no.
What do you mean the
I
tree
get red
thing?
when I get angry.
Or the sorry, maybe I lost track. The
The tree where
item
the
we
things
needed to
growing.
get.
Yeah. What is it? What's up, Kipley?
Do we need to get a thing out of a tree?
Oh, I have it.
Oh, you got it.
You
I
had
got
to
it.
like
I picked it out.
you pick to see it. You're gonna have to
Oh,
like get stuck in there.
I'm sorry. Then I will yank it out.
Cool. Do a
Um,
strength roll for me, please.
Cool. I'm gonna have Kithily yank it out.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Let me look at a thing that I have.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
guide her. So I'm gonna cast guidance on her. Be like, you should probably pull here. You should probably maybe put your hand under here.
Yeah.
That'll give you an extra D4 to your ability roll.
Okay, looking at a couple things. Just looking at a couple things. Okay. Can it be an athletics roll today?
Sure.
Because I have a thing called Peerless Athlete that I
Yeah, because you're gonna have to also like climb up the tree to kind of get to it. It's more than just like yanking it. So I'll say you're gonna have to have some athletic prowess to pull it off.
I'm gonna cast Channel Divinity on myself with Peerless Athlete.
Okay.
And that gives me for 10 minutes advantage on straight athletics checks or acrobatic checks. And I can carry, push, drag, and lift twice as much as normal.
Nice.
And I can jump better, which
Nice.
is great. So yeah. So I have advantage plus +4. Is that
Hell yeah.
Plus a D4.
Whew! I rolled an 18 and a
Whoa.
1.
Nice.
26 altogether.
Cool. You kind of, I'll make a man out of you, like rope up there, get your
Yeah.
legs all wrapped around the tree, and just easy slide back
Yeah.
down.
Do a little
Pose.
flip.
Yeah,
No splinters.
Hero pose.
not a one.
I did it. How big is this item? It's
It's about like 2 feet.
In the bag of holding.
yeah. I was just gonna get that in the med. Okay.
Whoa, that bag's like really big, but it doesn't look big. I need one of
deep.
those full of candy. I'd never get hungry again, and then I won't turn into old grumpy Gertrude.
I mean,
You have to look around for a very special bag like this.
Mm-hmm.
you know, I heard that Felix has one under his desk, and if you just turn the bottles a certain way, it will open up
Yeah.
the desk. And
Oh my god.
And
There's so
Gertrude, you
many
know, if you are with Felix and you come across his key, we'd love to have it. I'll give you more candy.
I believe giant gummy bear was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I always want one, but all the frickin' little spinny rolly ball kids always take all the gummy bears.
Okay, well,
We can
how about
procure
this?
one for you.
If you can get that key from Felix without Felix knowing and can bring it to me or Med or Kate, we'll get you a gummy bear.
Okay.
Hell, we might get you two.
Language, but okay.
I'm, I'm from a godly order. It's okay. If I say it, then it's okay for you to say it.
Really?
Huh?
I get yelled at.
Hell.
Felt good, huh?
I did.
Sometimes you just have to say the words. They're just words.
That's fun. Anyway.
Well, you gotta head back and go find Kate. So,
Okay, tell
Good.
her I said hello. And that
Hello.
I hope she still plays lots of fun music.
I hope so
And
too.
also, tell her shoes are scary.
Why are they scary?
Because they're just like all the time.
Oh, because she's always dancing.
They're always dancing.
Not her.
And there's like a ooh around them.
Oh.
Oh,
Y'all not know that.
Is it a scary woo?
It's just weird. I don't like it. It makes me feel funny. It's like a similar feel funny that I get when I go to like the other side of the carnival where like the spooky stuff is.
hmm.
Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna find a key and give me some gummy bears.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Hey, I've really had a lot of fun hanging out with you today. Do you want this ball to remember me by?
Yes. And
Okay.
he takes the ball. He's like, and he just starts messing with it. He's like, I got a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you do. Just keep it on your side.
And she like smiles to Thunderseeker, then looks over at Traylon and like her face gets red again. And then she backflips through the tree and like disappears.
See, if you didn't pop her balloon, you would have got a ball. See,
I
sometimes-
fixed the problem. She was sad that they were deflated balloons.
I told you,
I
made her
fixed it.
angry. I don't understand that logic. Even for as crazy as I am, I don't understand that logic.
Med is like pushing them to walk along.
I was going to
like,
say,
let's just
while they
walk,
argue,
walk.
we're
Alright. Y'all start heading your way back and get to the hostel area. That's where you choose to go. And you get there. And both, like, you'll start going kind of towards the room. It seems normal. You got the key. You're all about it. What a fun couple hours this has been. You see double T that as you come up, there's a very grumpy looking gnoll with his arms crossed, like leaned up against the thing. I've been looking for you two everywhere. You know this
You're here?
as yeah. You know this as we'll call him Derek. He's kind of like a foreman of sorts. He runs a lot of the handymen and stuff. Did I approve some time off for you two?
Do you ever approve time off for us?
No,
Yeah.
that's my point.
I want to go over and talk to Derek. Say, they were actually helping us. We got lost, and I'll do persuasion or something.
Okay.
We got lost, and we were not where we should have been. And these guys were giving us the what's what and who's who of what's going on and where we needed to not be. They are not very nice, especially the blue one.
Yeah, no.
So
And
they
there's, like, a
brought us
fake one.
back to where we needed to be, which is here. And she holds up the key, like she holds up some keys, like to the boring room specifically.
yeah.
And because we got, like I said, super lost, and they brought us here.
So we were doing our job. Kind of.
All right, roll that persuasion.
Ooh, that's a 10.
Assist.
Sure.
So roll with advantage code.
Oh, awesome. That's a 13.
Mr. Cat smile with my charming personality that I have a 0 in.
If I know anything about these guys, it's probably that they were hiding from a long, good, honest day's work.
Last
We
time
were
you
trapped
worked.
Yeah.
Oh,
when was the last time you were?
hey. Whatever you guys need to do. Thank you for getting us back. We appreciate it. Med, let's go.
It,
Yes, let's go.
just gripping the bow one more time and say, "Don't forget."
I
stab it.
won't. Oh, we'll get you.
Thank you. And then he'll just put his quiver back, and then just start bickering with the foreman, and then bickering with
Yeah, so
Thunderseeker.
aren't you supposed to keep this guy wrangled in? He wants to go run around doing all the fun stuff. Guess what, buddy? You lost the
You
fun
wanna
stuff when
switch
you took
places?
the big man's head. No, you couldn't.
Just switch places.
No.
Okay.
You
Then
could not
let me do
that.
my method. I
Okay,
try my
how about
best.
this?
We
How about
share
this?
a pair of legs.
Okay, well, maybe you should try a little harder
Yes.
to get the legs in the right spot, because guess what you do now? Guess what you're doing now?
I don't like you at all.
You
Okay,
get to go
yeah.
shovel.
Look.
You get to go shovel up the Mirrodune pen. Have fun with that.
Oh,
That's the
come
biggest.
on.
And guess what? Guess what?
It smells
That's-
better than you, though, so I think that's actually a luxury.
That's
so
right.
thank you.
Okay, you want to
I
know
mean,
why
I
it
will-
smells so
I will
bad?
agree
Because
with
I
that.
had to go plunger the toilets because you were gone. So guess
Oh,
what?
you actually did work today.
Yeah, I did
Good
work
on you.
today. I
about-
work.
Hey, how about you tell Jerry to quit putting spell traps up, and maybe, we won't get trapped in bubbles sometimes.
Well, maybe you should
Actually-
try not arguing all the time.
I'm gonna cast Thermagy or Thaumaturgy or whatever, and try and like mimic Hecna's laugh from like way outside.
Love it.
Oh, shit.
I hate that noise.
Okay. The boss is coming. So how about y'all just go to the stable, the whatever, the place in the big tent with the big guy, because that's Hecna's favorite animal. It's like his pride and joy, his baby, and if you don't fucking clean it up, there's probably gonna be another 50 years on your heads. That would suck, wouldn't it? I'm gonna give me a room real quick, and I'm gonna take a quick shower, cause yeah, I smell like shit. Thanks. It's your fault. It's your fucking fault.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right, go. Turns around, walks off.
Casey, Can we do the like runaway roll where you just
Yeah.
use our legs and I use my arms, you use your arms, just kind of tumble
Yeah,
cartwheel over and over.
Yeah, this car start cartwheeling over there. Yeah.
Derek's just like, those fucking guys. And he like walks around the back of the hostel where there's like the bucket shower. And Matt and Kithley, y'all walk in. Ramona has scooted over to the farthest shelf.
Ooh,
And
look at
has
her.
cleaned it. So the only one that's missing is the very first one because she started at the second and she hasn't figured that one out. But hey, we're looking good. And she just kind of waves, and y'all walk over to the game room. Mm-hmm.
I give her the sweet first.
Thank you. I feel like I should stop like renting this out. Is anyone in here? No. Okay,
We
that's
could keep
good.
it for you.
Oh, do you? Okay,
Yeah,
just
if you could give
remind
it-
me.
Sure, can I have the key too, though?
Yes. She
Thank
pulls
you.
out like a candy cane.
Okay. Thank you. GM question.
Mm-hmm.
If I put this extra-dimensional space into the bag of holding, is it going to blow up?
Let's say no for ease sake.
Thank you. So I hand...
It's more a shrunken room by some sort of magic, you know, like in
Okay.
agree maybe.
Do you want, Med, do you want the key or do you want the room? Like, should we maybe have those things separate? Or...
Sure.
Probably...
I have the bag, don't I?
Yeah.
I'll take the room.
Okay, then I'll hold on to the keys. Okay. So I have the keys. I'm holding on to keys now. So.
I feel like I should probably charge y'all at some point, but
No, that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk
you
about it
helped me
later.
more than anything.
Yeah. Let's go find Kate.
Yeah, let's try the key.
Yeah,
Later.
So y'all go up, take the little golden key. It looks like almost like a storage room key, you know, one of those really tiny ones. But so it's like the ticket is the big show.
Mm-hmm.
Puts it in, turns, clicks. You open the door real slowly. It's dark. You see just a little bit of a glow, like the lights are turned down on their dimmest setting of the lights that go around the stage. And your eyes start to adjust. We'll pick up there next time.
Yay!
Yay! What a mess.
What a wild ride that was.
Y'all.
Love it.
It was so fun.
We need to have...
I love the unit character.
Yeah, we gotta run
Double
into
T needs to come
y'all
back.
again. Yeah, when we have the whole crew, and then it's later on when like all the shit's going down, because then that would be fun to see how these two react when all the shit's going down.
Yeah, now I gotta actually work on this character, which I thought was a throwaway character.
No, that'd be so fun. I need to like whatever I'll read finally when we get to chapter 3, but see what like the last battle is, and have like Double T, we'll get Z-Free back, any other guests we have, and have like a big like epic finale with all of your buddies that have helped.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be fun. Hopefully
I'm totally down.
sweet baby.
There.
But anyway, thanks for playing, guys. This is episode 2, season 2 of Midway Madness. If you want to watch the first season, it's all on YouTube as well as VOD here. Also, May 1st, everybody. May Day. And guess what? Right now, a giveaway is going to win some sweet, sweet dice on our Twitter. So go over there, find the original post, like and retweet all those goodies. Entries end tomorrow, right before Mass Effect. So get it in before then, so you can win some goodies. Like I said, that's May Day is May 1st. All proceeds from that game are going to go to the Carcinoid Cancer Foundation. Got a ton of really awesome sponsors, and then hosted by HSC, Two Brothers Gaming, and Death Die Club. It's the 3rd annual. I love they have annual things. How fun. So go hang out there. Tuesday we got Rich Randomness with Jake. What are we gonna do? I don't know.
Who
But
knows?
it's gonna
They
be
don't
fun.
know.
It's always fun. They don't know, but it's great. And then Thursdays. After Thursday we got some Red Market.
Red Markets.
You thought they were in trouble before, they're even in more trouble. And now
Yep.
there is.
It's even worse.
Yeah.
And
Then-
tomorrow. Did you already plug your game for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Mass Effect tomorrow.
Okay.
Mass Effect
Effect,
tomorrow.
yeah,
I was
Mass
like,
Effect,
what's
yeah.
tomorrow?
Girl.
Panicked. Mass Effect. That's what's tomorrow.
Where that will be its own brand of chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Renos is back with the party, baby. Hey. Then, yeah, rinse, wash, repeat, all of that fun stuff. Until May 14th, we have a one-shot with Maori Nerd, Evan, on Twitch. He played Shadowrun with me over on Weave the Tale. Super awesome. We'll be playing some Paradox Perfect with Gunmetal, who's in chat, Gavin Casey, and Lewis.
That was a mistake.
It's gonna be awesome.
That was.
That's a lot of energy
That's-
going on.
It's a lot of energies. I don't know if I'm the right one to
Oh, you
wrangle
are.
these cats, but I'm not sure.
You're the one doing it.
I'm the one doing it, so I gotta. So that should be fun. It's a super fun game. You build your whole scenario by playing Mad Libs and then go from there. The only preface I've given everybody is they all have to be some sort of action hero trope. So like Laura Croft, Nathan Drake, Tom Cruise, and anything he fucking plays in. You know, pick a trope. James Bond. Someone better be James Bond. That'd be fun. I want to see like the Terminator, James Bond.
Do you want
The
Arnold
same thing.
Schwarzenegger or do you want Terminator?
I mean,
What?
they're one and the same at this point.
I'll
Look,
take-
Arnold
yeah, I-
Schwarzenegger acts as himself.
he kindergarten cop too.
It's still a brand of Arnold Schwarzenegger though.
Yeah, that's still Arnold.
But yeah, so that'll be fun. Oh boy. And then that's all the new stuff we got right now. We got more things coming, so just like follow us on our socials, which are all down below, as well as our Discord. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. We got merch. We going to Gen Con. We got so much shit going on. Oh my god, we get to do so many things. Now it's time we all come up with sign-offs. Kelly and Heather, do you want to do the normal ones?
I'll do David's. Have fun and play well.
May all your rolls be crits.
Don't be a dick. What's yours, Casey?
Sayonara.
What's yours,
Gavin?
Gavin?
Live long and prosper.
Hey, live long and prosper, y'all. We're gonna raid, but I'm gonna thanks for watching first because Twitch is taking forever. So bye guys.
Bye.